Hi, I'm Megan Mellon, and this is the magazine, and we're going up, up, and away with the Hudson Elks. At 5 a.m. on August 13th, you were probably snug in bed, like most people would be. And if you were, you missed out on something big, something really big. Every summer, the Hudson Elks team up with hot air balloonists from all over the map, creating a spectacle known as the Hudson Elks Balloon Festival. Bob Martell is a local resident and balloon pilot. Back in 2005, he and the Elks decided it was time for the Metro West area to get a festival of its own.
There's really no balloon festivals like this in this part of the region. There's plenty of festivals in New Hampshire, Maine, Connecticut, New York, Vermont, so we created this.
We were lucky enough to get up close and personal with these giants of the sky thanks to pilot Ron Cassidy. Ron comes from New Hampshire, where he specializes in balloon repair. He says this festival is one he always looks forward to.
Oh, it's a great festival. You know, the Elks Club actually puts a lot of energy into it. They have a beautiful facility. They're very friendly to us and welcome all the balloonists here. They just provide a fabulous venue for ballooning. And the valley, the Hudson Valley here, coming down along the river like we did this morning, is just a spectacular flight.
Aside from the beautiful imagery created by the morning sun, there's other reasons why getting up at 3 a.m. is a good idea for balloonists. The hours just following sunrise are best for finding stable winds for a safe, controlled flight.
When the air is cool, it comes from Canada, from the north. When it's hot and humid, then it comes from the south. So that the wind does change significantly from day to day. I knew the winds were coming out of the west. If you look at some of the reporting stations, like Worcester, the winds were out of the west. So I knew we'd be going toward the sun.
But if you're not a morning person, sometimes the same rules can be applied at sunset. And when the sun sets completely, there's still more balloon magic to be seen. The first night of the festival usually ends with a big cookout, and if weather permits, a light show, courtesy of the huge propane burners that power each balloon. Fellow pilot Mark Stodolsky from Sterling, Mass. Thinks the Hudson Festival has an atmosphere like no other he's seen, and that's what keeps him coming back every year.
Some festivals, they sell rides and it becomes more of a commercial operation. This is just a fun festival to get together and have a good time. And it's a great it supports the Elks. And the other nice thing is I live local. I have a lot of friends, and this is the closest festival for them. So tonight, all my friends will be here. I'll have a crew, probably about 50 people of friends and relatives.
Ballooning is all about preparation, and pilots like Ron can't do it all themselves. Behind every successful flight, there's a loyal and hardworking crew. The crew's main responsibilities include inflating the balloon, keeping the balloon locked down and stable before takeoff, and meeting up at the landing site. Crew member Thomas Summers lends a hand whenever Ron is in town, and says a balloon ride is a completely different way to fly.
When you just get up there, so it's very gradual ascension, so you just feel like weightless. It's not like an airplane where you have pressure on you and you feel like you're going up. It's just gradual and floating. Well, I live in Hudson, so it's kind of, there's a lot of places which, even though I've lived here my entire life, it's new things that I see which I never knew was there. It's interesting to see things from a bird's eye view.
Ron never knows exactly where he'll land, so he keeps in touch with the crew in the air.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want to try to land at that little airport today?
Which airport? The one we landed last year?
Yeah, a couple years ago there, that big grass airport.
Landings are not always comfy. And sometimes it takes a couple of tries. But it is a small price to pay for the beauty and tranquility of a hot air balloon ride. So remember to keep an eye on your calendar this summer and make sure your alarm clock is in working order, because the Hudson Elks Annual Balloon Festival is one tradition that should not be slept through. If you want to see more of our balloon ride in HD, you can go to our YouTube channel, WMCT TV. And that's it for the magazine. I'm Megan Mellon.